Live. Alrighty.
What's up? What's this? Podcast 3 for the Dealership Podcast. Today we have three-time NCAA champ Alex Dieringer, Hodge Trophy winner. He's a current coach at Cliff Keen Wrestling Club. Got a lot of guys making a lot of waves up there right now. It's nice to have you down, man. Thanks a lot for coming and sharing your knowledge with all these kids.
Yeah, it's always a pleasure. I try to come back here as much as I can. I'm only an hour away, so easy access. Enjoy being with you guys. It's been cool to get to know you guys and become friends. So,
heck yeah. It's been cool to hear all your guys that come down here. I mean, the Mantanonas, Will Lewan, they all, even Real Woods, they all comment on how you've helped their game already. It's pretty awesome. I mean, just to hear those level guys still saying they're getting better just from another coach.
Yeah, for sure. You know, now that I'm retired now, it's cool to be on the other side of things and help this next generation out. So it's definitely been a pleasure. I've always known I want to be a coach for pretty much since freshman year of high school. So it's been an awesome adjustment for sure.
Killing it, dude.
Trying.
Yeah, it was awesome watching you guys at the World Team Trials. That was a lot of fun. When he was at Central Regional.
Oh, yeah.
And where was that, Fort Wayne or something? Not Fort Wayne. Kentucky. Louisville, Kentucky. Yeah, that was a lot of fun watching that.
Yeah, a lot of kids in there.
Right.
It was a little overcrowded, but
yeah,
it was cool that the kids got to be able to see the top level and see them.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think
spot.
Just to expose them to it. I mean, we've never gone to a senior level tournament like that, and it was just. I mean, we'd go to any regional. I mean, they probably could have done a little better. I think the slippery mats were more of an issue.
That was the biggest problem for sure. It wasn't even because it was hot in there. It's because of the kind of mats. Those Resolite mats are not conducive to.
I know that.
And I even saw like Kennedy Monday. He actually sprained his ankle, and it was because of that. So that's not. I mean, being the World Team Trials, you can't be having that. You know, it's like one of the biggest tournaments of the year.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah, why wouldn't they just wrestle on the international style mats like they would?
They don't have those in the U.S. And usually those international mats are just like a thick piece, and then they just put the tarp over it, right?
Yeah. Well, they put piece by piece. Yeah.
Piece by piece, and then they just put a tarp over it. So.
Yeah, I've never even seen an international style mat.
Yeah, it's literally just like piece by piece, but then they just put a tarp right over it. And sometimes it gets a little like bunched up, so even those mats kind of get a little too sticky sometimes.
Right.
But they're definitely better than those Resolite mats, that's for sure.
Is that a big adjustment to go wrestle on those international mats?
No, they're not bad. Again, some of them they're a little loose, so they can kind of get bunched up a little bit. But if they're nice and tight, usually they're great mats. They do the trick for sure. But yeah, those what are those Dollar mats? Those are the ones we should be using. Those one-piece mats.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that's ideal. That's what we have at the University of Michigan, and they're nice and squishy.
Yeah, you guys just got those. Those are new this year?
Last year we got them. We just flipped them the other day, and now they're all lined up perfectly. They're kind of overlapping a little bit because I guess for some reason, they were kind of messed up. They were wrong measurements or something like that. So next year we'll get some new ones, but right now they're looking pretty good.
Yeah, the old ones here.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right. Put it in a bid.
You got Real American Freestyle coming up. You got 4 guys wrestling in it.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. We got.
Does anyone else have that many?
No, I think we have the most. We got Real Woods, Austin Gomez, Jacob Cardenas, and then we got this new guy named Bajre Punya.
Yeah.
He's from India originally. He just retired, but he's going to be doing this RAF stuff. So he's done with like real competition, but he'll be doing this. He got I think 5 events this.
That's an awesome opportunity for him, huh? Jeez.
Yeah, for us too. Like even for our college guys too. You know, having a guy like that in the room. He adjust. I feel like he adjusts to the folk style really good too because he's a hard hand fighter. It kind of matches that folk style feel. So he'll be very, very beneficial to our college guys and our freestyle guys. So
that's awesome.
Yep.
Do you think that Real American Freestyle is like going to be a pretty good opportunity for, younger guys who are like about to break, just like a good like D-League almost?
It's good for the younger guys and also the guys that are retired, like those fighters that come in. They're big names, so it brings more fans in to watch. I think it's just good for the sport. We've tried these leagues before; they haven't worked out. I think this one, I have a feeling this is gonna be a little different.
Right.
Having some big names on there. Obviously, Hulk Hogan was there. Rest in peace to him. But having big names like that, Kurt Angle's in there. I think that's gonna help promote it a little bit more. Chael Sonnen's helping out. So I think that's gonna help propel it. But we'll see how it goes.
Now they got Pat Downey, so
yeah, you got to have him in there for sure. 100%. Probably one of the most. Yeah, right. Yeah, it's cool how they're doing it. It's like a kind of MMA style type thing. Like this first event, the winner will be the champion at that weight. And then they'll keep going to the next event, and the next challenger will come in and wrestle him.
That's
so
awesome.
Yeah, it's a cool concept. Yeah, Yeah,
style.
for sure.
Yeah.
So it'll have a cool little aspect to it, no doubt.
You think senior level guys that are the guy for the U.S. Do you think they'll still? I mean, I guess Real's doing it.
Real's doing it, yeah.
Right.
And I think he was with Izzy style growing
Yeah.
up, and Izzy's one of the head guys with it.
Yeah.
So it's more of like a loyalty thing, probably.
Yeah, that's
but
cool.
I mean, it's just good way for these wrestlers to make some money too.
Yeah,
sure.
do you
You know,
think it'll
for sure.
keep? What was I gonna say? Keep a lot more wrestlers on the mat. I mean, obviously in America, if you're not the number one guy, it's almost like you get.
Well, that's the thing.
you
Like,
think it's gonna-
if you're in the freestyle circuit, senior level, you're only wrestling probably 5 tournaments a year. So it just gives guys more things to train for.
Right.
And it's only one match, And again, you're getting paid pretty well. So and then wrestling, you're not getting, wrestlers, you're normally not getting paid very much. Not making the best living unless you're like the top guy.
Right.
So it's just a cool avenue for these guys to make more money and
Do you think some guys are gonna keep it in mind, like that will be almost a goal for them to wrestle in the RAF? As if they're maybe not the top guy, but they're.
Yeah, I think maybe some of them. I think your focus should be on the international tournament scene.
Right.
Obviously, if you're trying to make a world team, but it's good. It's good to be training for something like that. Having one event. They're trying to in the future having one event each month, so that'd be 12 events for the year. I think they're doing 5 to start, and then if they start building, they're gonna try to do at least one a month. So that'd be good.
It's crazy. Crazy they let Bo Nickel and.
Yeah, I'm surprised UFC let them do that, but I guess you can. I guess it's a separate entity. I don't know how that all works, but
I guess it'd probably just be by what they say, who can, who's.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's up to Dana White.
yeah. But again, having big names like that in there is only going to help the RAF.
Right.
So get more fans watching, get some jiu-jitsu guys watching, fighters
Some
watching.
UFC fans watching.
Exactly. Just trying to build the sport as much as we can.
Yeah, I'm excited. That's crazy. Can't wait to watch Real.
Yeah, he's got Darren Caldwell.
Yeah.
We were talking about him earlier. He was a savage back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
But he's been off the mat for who knows how long. I'm sure he's done practices, but he's been standing straight up fighting for the last 10 years.
Right.
I think he retired a couple years ago from fighting as well. So I have a feeling it's probably going to end pretty fast.
Yeah.
Do you think he gets a takedown at least?
No, I
No,
think
not even the one.
I think
takedown.
Real's going to take him down and gut him
Yeah.
out, gut him out or lace him out, one of the two.
No chance for a
Yeah,
takedown.
Real is real lethal on top. For him he's been on the senior circuit for about a whole year so far in his career.
Got around Jesse Mendez.
Exactly. Yeah, he almost teched him. He was up 9-1, and then Mendez slowly came back on him. But if he would have got one more gut, it would have been over. I think that's why that parterre is so important. You get a takedown, you get 2 turns, you're at 6-point lead right there. So, and he's a guy that attacks that turn right away. So it's a big part of it.
Anybody reach out to you about? Are you done? No chance of wrestling?
Yeah, they
the RAF?
asked me, but no, I took my shoes off already. I'm
Yep.
pretty well set. If my body was better, I would be like, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
But right now, my body feels pretty good because I haven't been training hard every day.
Gotcha.
And the way I train, I'm not like a finesse wrestler. I'm
Right.
a brawler. I'm in
Yeah.
your face. I'm freaking beating you up, and that takes a toll on my back, my hips, and all that kind of stuff. So I think I'm done.
It's respectable for sure.
You wish the RAF would have been around though earlier if you would.
Yeah, I would have definitely did it for sure. Again, just another way to help support these wrestlers and make money, and it's cool. It's great for the sport. I'm always want to try to build the sport, and that's definitely helping. So
Boris is ready for it.
yeah, I'll talk to Izzy.
A couple months of good solid
Trading, yeah, for sure. I mean, you're already working out all day.
Yeah, I guess get battle tested.
Yeah, for sure. Get some good partners, and
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
I don't want to freeze up 2 minutes into the.
Yeah, no, I hear that.
Then you hit that. I just talked about it with somebody today. You hit those spots, you started seeing black or whatever.
Yeah. The sputsies, I call them.
2 minutes into the match, so.
Yeah, and I think the format is 3 2-minute periods. So at least they got two 30-second breaks, which is nice.
So it is freestyle.
It's freestyle, but it's 3 2-minute periods. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure it's 30 seconds in between each one.
Will that be the only difference, or?
I'm pretty sure. I haven't really looked at the rules or anything like that, but I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to go. which I think will create better wrestling too, because then guys are getting more breaks, and then you'll see better wrestling. Guys, actually going for stuff instead of people getting tired and then kind of slowing up a little bit. So I think it's good for the sport for sure.
Like for the Real Wood situation, if he wins, then he's the champion. Then he's going to be on the hook for another 4 matches at least.
At least, yeah.
Even though he's going to be.
And again, I don't really know the ins and outs of it yet.
Right.
I haven't looked at the contracts or anything like that because each contract's different too. I think some people are getting paid certain amounts. It just depends on who you are. Yeah. If Gable gets in there, he's probably going to get paid pretty well. Right. So it just depends on who you are. But yeah.
And what kind of attention you can bring.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all. I love the whole concept.
Yeah, it's
gonna
be cool. I'm excited to see the first event and see how it turns out.
Sure.
And they got like a major network television deal too, so it's going to be like on TV.
It's on
it's
TV.
A great, I mean, just building the sport.
Yeah, you guys remember the Real Pro Wrestling?
Yeah,
that was the other one. It was on Spike TV back in the day.
Yep.
I remember
that was cool though. Those were like duels.
Yeah.
I wonder if that'll ever if there's enough guys that are trying to get involved. I wonder if it'll be like, hey, let's split these guys.
I mean, for sure. Dual concept's awesome.
Dual concept would be
especially if you're actually in it. With the team. It's cool. Adds a little, because obviously wrestling's more individual based, right? But when you can add the team aspect in there, it adds an extra element to it. Huh. So wait, how long has this dealership's been open? How long now? 5 years?
I don't know. Not that long. 4 years. 4.
Yeah. Every time I come back, it just keeps getting better and better.
Thank you, man. I mean, it's you guys are pretty inspiring people coming in here. Guys like you and Boris, and I mean Will and Manton.
Well, that never would have happened if you didn't put yourself out there.
Sure.
I
hear you. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Keep
been
trying.
A lot of fun.
Heck yeah.
Thanks to Anzi. It's all because of him. I didn't even recognize you a few years ago at the national championships, and he was calling everyone out.
Encyclopedia over here.
Right.
What do we talk about? It's his job to take us to Russia or whatever. No pressure, but
it's good. Take us to Russia.
Yeah.
No pressure.
In due time.
Just know you're gonna have a whole bunch of people tagging along.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been to the Regan a couple times, and that just the culture shock there and how much they love wrestling. It's so cool to see.
Yeah, it is cool. It's always real loud in those international. I mean, it's weird. Like in America, it's like people want to not cheer and be loud. It's like, I mean, even Coach Cal Sanderson said, you should be cheering.
Yeah, for sure.
I always try to cheer.
Yeah, I mean, like Russia.
I watch those. They're going crazy, blowing blowhorns at those world championships and shit.
Yeah, that's more Iranians. The Iranians do the blowhorns. Yeah.
They do that to throw them off or something.
Yeah, but like Russia and Iran, they're probably their second biggest sport. Behind soccer, obviously. But then Russia and Iran, especially Iran, they love wrestling there. Yeah. I remember we went to the World Cup one year. I ended up not going, but I saw videos of it because there was some conflict going on, and I was a backup at that point. So I'm like, I'm not going to chance it. I'm not going to go over there if I'm not going to wrestle.
Right.
And they get off the bus or off the plane, and they walk outside, and there's just hundreds of people there, just cheering the Americans on. Do you think with the the government, we don't get along?
Where
right?
was that?
It was in Iran.
Oh wow!
Iran.
And the Iranians were cheering the American
exactly.
wrestlers on. Wow, that's nuts.
So even at tournaments too, I realized if Iranians not wrestling a USA guy, the Iranians are usually cheering for Americans.
Huh.
Which is weird because you think with the government they don't like each other, but that's different when it comes to sport. You know? They respect us in sport, so it's cool to see.
On that note of the Iranians cheering on American wrestlers as they show up, it kind of just people are just people. They just appreciate the sport, and that was Sergey was in here saying the same thing. Why are these countries not training together? There should be camps in Russia that Americans and Iranians are going to, camps in Iran that Americans and Russians are going to, and camps in the United States that Iranians and Russians are going to. But think of how crazy the sport would be. How good dudes would get.
For sure.
It takes someone like Bajrang to come over here and bring that, the heavy freestyle hand fighting stuff. You know what I mean?
For sure.
That's just crazy to think about.
Yeah, I can understand why they don't, maybe, because they want to give their secrets up and things like that.
But it's it's like the government. I mean, I don't know. It's like the government thing. I'm sure that the freaking governments of all 3 countries are just weird about it.
Yeah, that could be it. I don't really know the ins and outs of it for sure, but I can see why they maybe don't want to do it. But yeah, I agree. Like I feel like we should be going all over the place and getting these feels. You know, we went to Japan last year, and obviously they're doing good things. They had 11 out of 15 medals at the Olympics for wrestling.
Yep.
You know, so it was cool to go over there and see their style and the way they train.
Yeah.
They train a lot different than we do. Like when they train, they warm up for 30 minutes. So that's one reason why they're really flexible. They're warming up, stretches, 30 minutes before they do anything. They do a quick drill, and then they go straight to live. Live wrestling, a lot of live too. I remember I was there 23-minute goes or something like that.
Jeez.
And then after that, they break it down, and then they get with their individual coach and go over technique. So we usually do the drilling first here, you know, get stuff going, and then do the live more towards at the end, right? So it's just cool to see like the other styles, the way they train, and then I can start, me being a coach, I can implement some of that into some of the stuff here in the U.S.
Definitely.
So it's cool to see that.
That's what this guy's been doing here.
Well, I guess I got two topics on. Do you think as we get older and you already been through all that, do you think you still need to go through all the warm ups and stuff?
So I've warmed up so many times in my life. I feel like towards the end, I don't know if it was with injuries because warming up was kind of harder for me towards the end because my body wasn't feeling good. But yeah, I think for me personally, I probably need to warm up more just because my body was kind of like not feeling very well. But yeah, I think if your body's feeling well, I think some people I even feel just like getting in there and just start rolling around a little bit for a warm up, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
'Cause I've run around that circle I don't even know how many times in my life, you know. So I'll just sometimes when I was like wrestling or warming up, I would just grab somebody and start doing slow drill and then ease into it.
Yeah.
And get into it. I really like doing that. But some people really like to warm up themselves. So it just depends on you know who you are and what you like to do. But yeah, running around that circle constantly all the time kind of gets a little old.
Yeah, and doing all those like bridge rotations
Yeah,
and stuff,
yeah.
we kind of get away from it. You know what I mean? Like,
But that warm up part is important though. Especially,
Yeah.
you know, gets rid of injuries, things like that. Like you don't ever. When I was there, I didn't see one Japanese guy get hurt or anything like that.
I'm assuming they use the warm up as kind of like part of their workout. They start working out. into
I
it,
was
and then
tired
they
after
just-
the warm up.
Yeah, and then it just
wasn't
goes straight to live.
Exactly.
right?
Yeah, they, maybe like 5-10 minutes drilling and then right to
Yeah.
live. Just getting warm a little bit.
They're
and then
doing
you-
push-ups and stuff, like
Yeah.
backflips.
Yeah, back flips, front flips, all kind of
Yeah.
stuff, like body awareness stuff. But then yeah, the live wrestling they did was a lot, quite a bit of live.
Do you like
So-
that? Do you like that style of wrestling, a lot of live, or would you rather like technique?
By that time, my career, again, my injuries were kind of like my back, my hips. So the live, as I got older, I didn't need as much live. When I was younger, I was all about it. Like I want to wrestle live all day. But as I got older, I had to work a little smarter and not still hard, but not as hard. You know, I had to be a little smarter about my training. So again, me being with injuries, it's a little different than someone that's feeling fresh and ready to go.
I think like play wrestling is like better for that.
I love play wrestling. I know Boris loves play wrestling too. I think that's where I feel like that spar type feel is where you start getting in those positions, crackdown positions. Where drilling, you're just, you're finishing and that's it, right? Like sparring, you're getting those crazy positions where you can start really feeling stuff and learning how to scramble and things like that. So I love sparring. That's actually my favorite thing to do probably.
I'm noticing, like, just watching practices around here since the kids have been sparring a lot with Boris, like, they're not as afraid to try things in practice.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, the mentality is always like, oh, I got to win this
Yeah,
go.
that's a very good point.
But it's like if you spar a lot and you kind of get comfortable in those goofy situations,
Yep.
you let loose a little bit more at practice.
Yep, 100%.
Yeah, it's, still know your game when it comes to competition, but, like, if you're not afraid in practice to just try things out because you're so worried about winning a practice rep,
Yep, for sure.
It
And that's where that
translates
competitive.
a
I
lot.
get it. People are competitive. I'm competitive. I don't want to give up any points.
For sure.
But that sparring again, it gets you in those situations where you start figuring stuff out.
Yeah.
How was Oklahoma State in that aspect? Like, were coaches getting on you if you give up a takedown in the wrestling room, or were they
No,
mostly
as long as you gave the effort to get back up right away. They praised effort. If you go for a takedown, you get taken down. That's okay. But you just got to make sure you're trying to get back up and get right back to it. I think. Obviously, if you're just standing around, kind of just fending them off, yeah, coach is gonna be mad. But like, you get taken down, you get back up, show effort. They're not gonna be mad at you for sure.
Yeah, how was the mindset as a whole in the whole room when you were down there? Like, we talked about Boris's room having cliques. Like, you said there's surfer guys here and there's party guys here, and then there's a couple guys that really wanted to win. How was the room down there? Was it?
Yeah, you're always gonna have some clicks in there, you know. But the biggest thing is just worrying about yourself. I feel like you worry about yourself, everything else starts coming together. But yeah, you're always gonna have clicks where people, you know, over here, or maybe someone doesn't get along. For the most part, though, our room was pretty civil. There wasn't any like, you know, bad blood with anybody, anything like that. We would have some team get-togethers every once in a while. I wish we had more because I feel like you can start building that team camaraderie, and you start wrestling more from just yourself and also wrestle for your teammates too. So I think that's an important thing with coaches, having, you know, team get-togethers, things like that, where everyone can start getting along, like we did yesterday for our team. Like all the freshmen just came in, so we went over to Dave Bulliard's house and had like a team get-together, playing cornhole, shooting arrows, things like that. So I think that's really good to have that good team camaraderie.
What was the highest your Oklahoma State team was ever ranked while you were there?
Number 1 at one point. We took
nice.
second twice, third, and seventh when I was there.
Wow, that's awesome.
The one my freshman year, if I would have took first, we would have won. But woulda, shoulda, coulda, right? A lot of things could have happened though. Like
You took third freshman.
yeah, lost in double overtime in the semis.
Terrible. No.
Yeah, that one still stings. But no, we lost to Penn State by 1.5, and we would have won like 80% of the other national tournaments just because they scored so many points. You know, I think we lost literally by 1.5. All we needed was Dustin Kilgore, the year before national champ, to not get majored, and that would have brought us within a half a point. And then I think Ed Ruth ended up majoring somebody too, so that took us out 2 extra points right there. Those bonus points are killer. That's one reason why they keep winning, is because everyone just, you know, even if they take 5th place, but their guys are getting 4 bonus point matches in an NCAA tournament, that's at least 4 points. With a pin, it's an extra point, you know? So it's like, that's the most important thing. That's one thing Coach Smith always preached was, you know, putting up points and really trying to do that. Because, I mean, I remember my freshman year, I took third, Chris Perry took first, and I still scored like 3 more points than him. Because he had 4 overtime matches, you know, didn't get any bonus points, and I had 2 pins, a major, and a tech. And that's why I ended up scoring more, just because of the bonus points.
Wow. I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah. Yeah, he had 4 out of 5 overtime matches to win it. Crazy.
Yeah, I know so. Wait. Like, if you won the individual tournament, but like Oklahoma State took like second or third, whatever, how would you feel? Would you still be like happy, or was it like?
Yeah, obviously when we lost by 1.5 my freshman year, I was frustrated because I really won a team title.
Right. Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't give away one of my individual titles for a team title by any means, but I do wish we would have got one. It'd been cool again, you know, bring that team together and things like that. So, yeah, that definitely stings that we didn't get it, but it's not the end of the world, you know. I did my part.
Yeah.
Over and over again.
Over and over again. I'm sure Coach would have sacrificed your title.
Yeah, he definitely would have.
I'll take
Yeah,
it.
because he had 5 titles. 6 would have been better for sure.
So you take third as a freshman, and you guys lose, you know, the 1.5 thing. Was there a lot of, how much pressure are they putting on a freshman to like, hey, get this done for the team, 18-year-old?
I mean, the thing with Coach Smith, like even freshman year wasn't as much, but like as I got later in my career, like if I wasn't teching or pinning people, he was not satisfied.
Right.
If I won by 8 points, it wasn't enough.
Yeah.
And I think that's what propelled me to get my Hodge Trophy, because I just wanted to please the guy, you know?
Right.
And he's not an easy guy to please.
Yeah.
Like a Sergey. Sergey's the same way. Like he's not an easy guy to please because he's been there, did that, you know? You can go win an Olympic title, but he's got 2 of them.
Right.
You know? He's still better than you, you know? So it was actually good for me to have that. Some people it's not good for because they might be a little mentally soft or something like that, where like the coach is, you know, ragging on you and you're not liking it, and you start going downhill with that. But I use that as fuel, you know. If he wasn't satisfied with me, I just want to go back and keep doing better, you know. So
It's hard to satisfy him sometimes.
no, very, very. I've only heard him say few positive things when I was in college. But again, that's what propelled me. So it was for the better.
That sounded kind of familiar. What he was saying at the end of practice, how he would get mad after his losses. Does that sound kind of familiar?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good thing.
Remember one time I like cried after Patrick just beat the crap out of me all
Right.
practice.
Right.
Just got so mad.
Remember when you got mad at Michael when he beat you in ping pong?
That's what I'm saying. Air hockey used to throw fits.
Yeah, he just left the whole building. I was like, oh, he's mad.
He's getting mad right now. Just
talking about it.
Needs that one back.
I'm retiring for ping pong.
He's done after that.
Boris retired already too.
oh no, I was coming back.
Yeah, you're getting better. Definitely.
You guys are good, huh?
Going back and forth.
I learned my little.
Yeah, he's got a Japanese hand.
Oh, he's
style,
the opposite, yep.
Yeah, he was.
I never felt that one. But yeah, that competitiveness part is just so important. Obviously, you know, being that mad for it's like a short period of time. Obviously, you should be mad for a little bit, but you gotta get over it. Because if you don't get over it, that's when you're gonna start going downhill. You know, you suck in a rut, and then it's hard to get out of it, right? So you just gotta have I say it all the time, a short memory. You know, again, you still want to think about it, you want to work on it and improve from it, but you can't dwell on it.
That short-term memory is key, right?
Yes, so important.
I guess all the best coaches say that. I had some.
Yeah, that's what I learned that from Coach Smith. Yeah, Coach Smith said that all the time. So.
Coach Henson, Sammy Henson.
Yeah, my freshman year, the first 6 months, I wasn't getting over it fast enough. And I think that's why I kind of got in a rut. And all of a sudden I go back home for Christmas, come back, and I didn't take down Jamal Parks one time. He was a 49-pounder, and you know Jamal Parks, right? And he was really good. Horrible drill partner, didn't let me do anything on him. But very, very good. I didn't take him down one time the first semester. I took him down one time second semester and never lost to him again. And that tells you
How much were you weighing when you came in?
I was about 158, but I got to 175 pretty easy. So I was bigger than Jamal by the time I wrestled him. I got a little bigger as I went on.
Yeah, it was pretty good though.
Oh, he was nasty. He was very athletic. He only started wrestling in like freshman year of high school too.
That's crazy.
And he was ranked number 2 going into his senior year and ended up not placing. He ended up having some weight problems towards the end of the year, which didn't help. But very talented though. He ended up losing to Dylan Ness in the quarters that year.
I remember my brother pinned
Really?
him in the duel. Maybe it was.
Probably right. That was probably right before I got there because was Jamal a little younger then maybe. Yeah. My first year when he was a senior, so.
Yeah, you weren't okay. Yeah, you weren't on the team yet.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy you drill with him. He did not give me anything. One time I screamed at coach like, "This guy's making me fucking worse. Like, this sucks."
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite drill partner?
Probably Jordan Oliver or Josh Kindig. Josh Kindig gave a really good feel, really good flow feel. He's actually probably my favorite drill partner, but favorite guy to work with was Jordan Oliver, I'd say, because he gave you a lot of pointers and he had a real good, cool way of looking at the sport, kind of from a different lens. So definitely helped me a lot for sure. I give a lot of credit to him.
What's like the average college cut, do you think? Like,
For depending on who you are, I cut a lot of weight, so I mean I was between 15 and 20 pounds over on a Monday, but I also lost 10 pounds of workout. So if I was 15 on a Monday, I'd be down 5 pounds over after. So for me, it just depends on who you are. Some people only lose 3 pounds of workout. So if that's the fact, then you got to be lighter. You have to be. But I can manage it. I worked out a lot, going in at night time, get a conditioning/weight cut workout, which always helped. So I was a big eater though. I like to eat, so I had to put the extra work in order to keep it down. So. But that's one thing I wish I did better. I think my longevity would have been a little better if I focused on dieting more.
yeah.
Because I was so big. But I mean, doing that for 6 months, you got to be very, very disciplined with it. But I liked, for me, especially for the first couple years, like me staying big and then dropping it off quick and then putting the weight right back on. It kept my size and my strength, which I think helped me until my senior year when it started catching up with me. Just cutting weight all the time, just constantly. It just took a toll on my body.
How much help did you have from the team? Like, do you have trainers and all that, dietitians?
I did it myself.
Did it yourself?
No, yeah. We never had dietitians or anything like that. If we needed it, we would do that. But I always made weight, and I always wrestled pretty good. So like, coach never really worried about it. If I was missing weight, then yeah, they would start harping on me and start working with a nutritionist or something like that. But I never had to do that.
I mean, at one point I was like, how much can a dietitian really help me? Like, the only thing I can eat is an orange right now. I mean, what else are you gonna tell me?
Exactly.
Like,
Exactly.
I'm 10 pounds over,
Yeah.
bro. Like,
And I know, like, I get it. Like, before workout, you want to get your carbs. After workout, protein. If you eat carbs after a workout, it kind of sticks to you a little bit more. And I knew that when I was in college. And nowadays, they have the science even better, right? They have it literally down to a science now.
I got it down at one point. I had to, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
It's like, this is either gonna be like horrible, or I also have to kind of manage it a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. And again, then it's not nearly as, annoying to do that all the time. You just keep your
annoying.
self within range. But that's where the discipline comes in, right? Like, you're getting hungry. I was always hungry, always. So that's why it was hard. It was in my head. I was fighting my head all the time. Should I eat? Should I eat? Should I eat? But I always did eat, and then I would go lose 10 pounds at night. So
Hungry for 4 months straight.
yeah, literally.
Who was worse, you or Oliver? Like for coach, a bigger problem for coach with the weight cut.
So he always made weight too. He had probably missed weight a couple more times than I did. I only ever missed weight. Actually, I didn't even miss weight. Coach let me take off a dual one time because I was cutting so much weight. But I never missed weight. So he never really worried about me because I was always making weight in wrestling pretty good, right?
All right.
So it was never really an issue for me. Again, if I started missing weight or not making weight, then it would have been an issue. Then he would probably slap me up.
Yeah.
Did you cut in high school?
Yeah. So I was already used to cutting weight a little bit. Like I cut up to 20 pounds in high school too.
Sheesh.
Yeah, it's not conducive though, especially for longevity, passion too. We were just talking about it earlier. Like if you're cutting weight all the time. I remember I was telling Boris, like my junior year, it was my most dominant season. After I won my title, I didn't even feel anything just because I was cutting all the time. We were just like going through the motions, and I was winning a lot too, so that kind of got old a little bit too. But like, there's all the weight cutting. It was just like it was.
Like I guess I won.
Yeah.
You're just hungry. That's all you.
Yeah, that's all I was thinking. I wasn't even like
That's cool. Can I eat yet?
Yeah, literally.
Brutal.
Yeah, so I started losing that passion and just didn't have quite that fire anymore. And then when I went to senior level, I went up to 79 kilos, 174, and that was like the perfect. Still like 15-pound cut, but again, I lose 10 pounds in a workout. That's nothing for me, So it just made it much more enjoyable. I really focused on getting better at the sport instead of worrying about cutting weight all the time. So that was a big part of it for me.
Have you gained weight or lost weight since retiring?
Lost. I don't lift much anymore. I've probably lifted 5-6 times since I retired.
Really?
Yeah, I'm just giving my body a little break. I think lifting will be good for me. I just wanted to totally like rest a little bit.
Yeah.
Give my body some time, and then I think lifting will help me stay strong, build those muscles around my hips and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna get back to it. It's just a matter of when. I'm just busy right now. I still wrestle quite a bit, doing privates and things like that.
Right.
So I still stay fit.
Do you wrestle every day at practice or?
So usually I'm coaching the RTC practice, but I usually, whether it's morning or night, depending on what time our team practices, I'll do like a private with somebody at night. So I'm usually wrestling 4 times a week still.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Looks like September is pretty booked for me, but I'm thinking like the third week of October.
Third week of October.
Or the last week.
Maybe we could do it even in November and just have the deer camp.
Ah, yeah. That sounds good to me. November 15th?
That's a Saturday.
Is that a Saturday?
Opening day is a Saturday
Yeah,
this year.
that should be good.
I think 10 to 2 would be a good time, or should we go 11 to 3?
Probably 11 to 3 just to be safe. Shot mine on opening day at noon last
I
year.
remember that, yeah. I just left, I remember. Yep.
That one in the middle there, 11-pointer.
Was your first year the year?
That was our opening day last year.
Yep.
Shot that. We were all in the barn.
Was I there?
Yeah, you were there, and then everybody left except for me and Uncle Tim.
Was I coaching
Oh,
at the time? I was coaching, yeah. Was I think I was at camp.
Yeah, it was camp. 'Cause
Yeah.
Wasn't.
No.
Yeah, that was when.
Or did I just come out and hunt?
Yeah, you did. That was the time you came out just to hunt because we did a camp also with Pat. That was you and Pat were there, and that was later.
Yep. So I came and hunt, and then I went home. But I think I had to do something or
So
something.
you came back like twice just to hunt.
Yeah.
Too.
Mhm.
We went, and then turkey hunted too. Yeah, you've been back without even being here.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
3 or 4 times.
It's only an hour away.
Right. The only thing we weren't successful on was turkey. We heard them, but
We did hear him.
We didn't see
I was talking yesterday about it. Like I like how interactive it is. You're calling them in, being all stealthy.
Yeah, not just sitting there.
Yeah,
looking
exactly.
for a deer to
Yep,
walk by.
100%.
There's some interaction there.
Yep, for sure.
And these turkey hunters too. They're amazing. I'll have a full conversation with these. I'm not a turkey hunter at all. I would love to be. It's a whole nother hobby to get into. A separate kind of gun. Like all different gear. It's funny that like all these different types of hunting are their own different rabbit holes. So you get into bow hunting, there's you get yourself wrapped up in thousands of dollars in gear.
Oh,
And then you
yeah.
decide you're going to gun hunt too, and then you're like, holy crap! Well, I got to buy a.
Yeah, not a
You know.
cheap sport. That's
And
for
then
sure.
if you're like anything like our oldest brother, everything has to be absolute
Top-notch.
top of the
Yeah,
line.
yeah.
You know, if you can't shoot a mile with it, it's not. You know, so we ain't wasting our time. So
for sure.
but that's, I mean, everything that he does relates to our hunting situation here
Yeah.
and coming here and passing that knowledge. Like he used to say, he used to like to trade wrestling skills for other stuff. He said he traded a guy fencing lessons for wrestling lessons and stuff. It's like, it's a good trade off.
Yeah. Give and take.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully, maybe one day you'll be gutting your deer too, though.
Gosh, that's what I worry about.
Oh no!
I watched
I'll
you do it, man.
forever. I'm good at it.
Digging his arm all the way in there.
Pull the heart out.
You've never seen that.
You don't know what's in there, bro.
I do. I know.
Well,
I can go in there with my bare hands and pull the heart out without.
he's
any
in. He's
kind
in
of-
there when I got my first one. He's like, "Oh, you got the heart." He's like feeling it in there. He pulls it out, and sure enough, it's just like right through the heart. Like he really knows, dude.
You took a bite of it too, right?
No, he tried. I think he tried to get me to do it, right?
Yeah.
Or did you try to get me to hold
You
it?
should have told him yes, because I was trying to get him. So you're off the hook now, Boris. You don't got to bite the heart.
You gotta cook it first, right? I've actually had deer. I think it was cow heart in Japan.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh yeah.
I had liver though, and I did not like that.
Yeah.
Like the I don't know the irony flavor to it or something.
Yeah.
It just-
It's got a weird consistency.
I had to spit it out.
Yeah.
But heart though was good.
Yeah. Venison heart's real good too.
Really?
Yeah.
You cook it. You cook it, right?
Yep.
Deep fry it.
You can pan fry it.
Pan fry
not
it, yep.
deep fry it really, but fry it in butter like
Yep.
on a cast iron is like the best way to do it.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I know. I'm surprised we don't have venison right now. Actually,
How long have you been going?
what's that?
How long have you been going?
4 minutes. Oh yeah, we've been going for
About an hour.
45 minutes probably.
Started off great.
Like it?